Right then lads, so I am back with my first video on F1 since I went away. Obviously I uploaded a video whilst I was away, and that was all well and good, but today we have got France. We're going to be running a 25% race with 18-minute qualifying. I will eventually bring back, for circuits that I like and that I enjoy, I will be bringing back 50% races and long qualifying. But this is a track that I would have done 50% on if I had more time and I didn't have loads of projects that I've got planned. So yeah, also expect Hungary, which is the next race, to be 25% because I don't like Hungary that much. I only really liked it in league racing. Don't really like it on career mode because I can't really push because the car just turns into a ballerina and just goes spinning everywhere. So yeah, first lap at 32.5, which is okay. On our second lap, it was just as scruffy as the first one, other than on this last corner we looked set to make up at least 2/10, and then we had that little moment, so we don't end up finishing like properly because it's a waste. And then our final lap, proving how scruffy the first two were, we go 8.5 tenths up, and into this final corner we managed to end up being like almost a second up. So in the end we're like 9.25 tenths up, and we set a 1:31.4, which is 3 tenths faster than Hamilton. It was a 1:31.5. So for the race, what I'm going to do is I went from 75 AI to 80 AI, because that seems like a way more fun. Realistically, I shouldn't be on 75 AI, I should be on 85, but I like being not winning every race. I don't like winning every race, that's not fun. I like being up there every race. So depending on how qualifying goes, I will change the AI for each race. So like next race, I'll tell you now, we're going to be taking grid penalties with a full new car with components. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a lot of fun, I'll be honest. A complete car new, full of components, and we're starting at the back, but we're starting in a track where it's impossible to overtake. So expect me to retire out of frustration on lap 5 out of 18. I'm not even joking, I'm gonna do that if I am getting that bored. Like if I'm like 7 laps in and I'm only P like 17, you know I'm saving that brand new engine, boys. Mint condition still. But yeah, in this race, I'm gonna go mediums. I was gonna go medium softs, but then I do go medium softs. We're gonna run exactly 13 laps of fuel for the first time ever, and then from the 5 red lights, jumped by Hamilton and almost Leclerc, who were both on softs. So it makes sense why they jumped me on the mediums, because my tyres are colder, they've got the better compound, etc, etc. But yeah, in the end, Hamilton takes the lead. And yeah, so we're going to try to stick with him, but we get on the power a bit too much there, and Hamilton's now running away from us. We have a little wobble there, which allows Hamilton to again break away from us, and now we've got Leclerc on our back. What we're going to do to defend him, we make a move to the inside, going to keep deploying ERS so he doesn't get ahead, and we're going to stuck our nose back up the inside, break a lot later. I mean, we almost jumped the bloody chicane and cut off Leclerc again, but we lose a lot of time to Lewis because of my mistake in the braking there, going too deep, and I didn't need to, and I could have got the position by braking normally. Then Leclerc tries to stick it up my inside, and he's like, yeah, I don't like you, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, you can be shut off then. But by now, Hamilton's like 1.5 seconds up, and I keep making mistakes. So he's just gaining more and more time. I've struggled a lot on the first lap. I'm very, very slow on the first lap. So it's why I lose positions, and it's why I lose focus and stuff. But yeah, now because of them, we've got Leclerc on us, and that's a nice little move to regain the position around the outside on Leclerc there. I'm very happy with that. Definitely didn't use a flashback because he took me out. No, never. Yeah, so then heading on to lap 4, we have pulled a second on Sergio Perez, and we are closing on the Hamilton. We set a 34.4, which is only 2 seconds off our quality lap time. And now we are Hamilton's pit. We are now behind Perez because he overtook us. I don't know where that clip ended up, but we are now boxing for softs. On lap 8 out of 13, Verstappen is boxing with us. Perez is going on extra. Let's see if we can get an optimal turn, and we do. By the way, I don't know when I'm doing Hungary, probably just randomly tomorrow at some point. But yeah, in terms of the pit stops, we do not get jumped by Verstappen, thanks to no mistakes from the pit crew, which is very good. And yeah, we stay ahead of Verstappen, but Perez might overcut us both. Verstappen might get us on the exit. Hamilton's on hard, so he's not really a problem. Russell's on the mediums and will probably end up overtaking Hamilton because apparently he's got car issues. So yeah, but we do have Russell and Hamilton behind us. Russell having just made that move, but Hamilton's got car issues, so we don't have to worry about him. Mainly Russell, but we have the better tyres. And then it's Verstappen, obviously, and then Perez on the overcut. But yeah, on our outlap so far, we've been pretty decent. We're already getting the tyres up to temp. We're a bit wide there, but it should be fine. Doing a little bit of a cut there, but that's fine. But yeah, we should be fine. If I do sound really quiet, then yes, it's because it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I live in a family of people. Verstappen overtakes us, which is fine, because out of the chicane we're going to look to get a better exit, and we do, and we're able to get a nice launch, use the RS, back of his inside, and hopefully we get in a position. We squeeze him off circuit, and going into the right-hander, we push him off a little bit, and we regain position, only marginally running off track. So yeah, very, very well done. Why is the clip still running? Oh yeah, because the clip is basically running still because I may or may not have been lazy editing today, which means I've got a lazy commentary for like 3 minutes. But you might be wondering, where is this series going? Because F1 22 has been out since July, so it's been out almost 2 months, and I've not even done a single season of the Alpine career mode. Yeah, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. My inconsistent uploading and also me getting distracted by other things have meant that I don't really play the game often enough. But yeah, you might be wondering what I'm doing right now. I'm playing Minecraft. I stream Minecraft all the time. Like every time I play Minecraft, pretty much I stream it. Right now I'm doing an ocean monument based project, so tune in on my streams for that. I do Newcastle career mode either on stream and for videos. I do this for videos, but I would also stream open lobbies if I had the people who wanted to do it. And then ultimate team wise, I don't really play it anymore. I literally just do companion app. I just open bronze pack, make coins, put players into gold upgrades to get gold cards to put into 85 times 10s, and I never have to play a game to actually get stuff on FIFA, so I'm fine. I do want to try out the Pogba and Wijnaldum and Gravenberch before Renato Sanchez comes out. So this weekend I might play a bit of FIFA. I'll obviously play Minecraft a bit as well. I'll probably play F1 and get Hungary done, and I'll probably play Rocket League because my mate will be home. So there's a whole lot of stuff, and then obviously career mode, Newcastle career mode. I'm loving that right now. We're at the January transfer window in 2 episodes, and we've played like, I'd say 60% of the games, simmed a couple, and then quick sim the ones against the big 6, because they're guaranteed L's. I think we're like 11th right now. We've got like Villa and Brighton who we can jump ahead of us, and we've got Everton near us as well, so mainly looking to get 9th or 8th this season. If we could push for Europe and stuff, then that'd be great. But on to the last lap now. We go for the move on, Perez overtakes us, and then he brake checks us and we get wing damage. And we're level on fuel pretty much. But you guys might be thinking, oh, well, why didn't you just use a flashback like you normally would? Guys, it was the last lap and I blamed myself and I couldn't be bothered to flashback once again. And also, I kind of was just vibing. I was just chilling, and I was like, you know what, this shouldn't be too bad. Oversteer. Perez tries to look around the outside. Oh yeah, we can't turn left. We just physically can't turn left now. That's just brilliant, isn't it? So we squeeze our Perez and let Verstappen through, and then we can't turn left again. But don't worry guys, we can turn right still, and the final corner's a right-hander. And look at this boys, I was just chilling and I was like, I've actually won. because basically there was points where Perez was ahead of me, Verstappen was ahead of me, Hamilton was ahead of me, and we ended up winning. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So we take it, nice win. AI will be going up more and more from track to track. I feel like 80% in quali no matter what, unless like obviously I'm like P18, P19, and then it's like, oh, that's a bit concerning. But yeah, I think 80% AI for qualifying, and we move it up or down for the race. If I qualify P10, then I'll probably move it down to like 78. If I qualified P1, I'll probably move it up to 85. So yeah, we win the race with a Red Bull double podium. To be honest, if I was on 85 AI, I probably would have finished P4 that race. So still pretty good. I probably would have qualified P4 as well. So yeah, and I probably would have been more aggressive, and I probably would have focused a lot more. But racing on lower AI allows me to relax and play F1 more fun instead of sweating it like a little teammate Marduk or Alex Gillen or Arava when he does career mode, just sitting down sweating. But yeah, we win the French Grand Prix in Alpine's home race. That's another reason why I didn't really care about winning this one. Whereas normally I'd be like, oh, I don't deserve the win. Crashes. Or gives positions or something. It was Alpine's home race and we won it. Alonso gets P9, unfortunately. Hamilton's car who's putting outside points. But yeah, we're going to take a look at the standings now. Obviously, we don't have a chance at title. I think it's basically Max's, yeah. He's leading by 60 points over Leclerc, who was nowhere to be seen today. He was like third at one point, started on the softs and disappeared. Don't know how that happened. Ferrari master plan, probably. We move up to P4 in the championship, jumping Hamilton and staying ahead of Russell. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. So now back in the menus, we're going to take, as you will see now, I was like, just going for it, and I was like, 2 of my engines are worn, I'm going to have to take a penalty for 1. So you know what? Let's just take penalties for, like, everything. Let's just go 1 more on everything, take a load of penalties. Like, I don't care at this point. And then at the end of the season, we can switch back to some of the newer components instead of taking penalties then. And we can just bear out for, like, the last couple of races on, like, 50% components. Unless in, like, let's say by Abu Dhabi, our championship secured, we secured like 4th place, which I think we will be already. Let's say I'm secured 4th place in the championship, then yeah, I'll probably just take grid penalties and do a last to first, and sweat my nuts off in a 50% race or something. Probably only 25% because it's Abu Dhabi, but yeah. We're gonna make a couple upgrades. I wanted to make another ERS upgrade, but then I was just like, what's the point? I can't be bothered. So yeah, that's basically everything. Glad to be back on F1, glad to be back making videos. There will be a Newcastle United career mode video tomorrow once I've played the Everton game. That's like the only game I'm playing live for the video. Other than that, nothing else is being done live. Other than that, tomorrow I might race F1. But it just depends whether my friend's going to be at home, because then we'll play Rocket League and maybe a little Minecraft. So yeah, cheers for tuning in. We go buy another perk to reduce engine wear, which is very useful. And yeah, so these are basically my results so far this season. 1st, 4th, 6th, 5th, 9th, 19th, 4th, 6th, 6th, 1st. 2 fastest laps. Alonso's been at the points in every race other than the first one, where he helped me win the race. So yeah, we've won 2 races, Alpine's home race and a race where Alonso helped us win by holding off Leclerc. So that's basically it. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, do that stuff that everyone tells you to do. Enjoy your day and good luck with life, people. See ya.